my name is Lindsay and welcome to my channel. I finally have gotten the courage to start a YouTube channel again. I finally have the space now, so I'm really excited. Some makeup tutorials, hopefully talking about some beauty products, maybe some reviews, and I hope you guys are interested in that. I will be doing a kind of my everyday makeup tutorial here on a daily basis. Super simple, super easy. You only need a couple of things. Leave any tips, tricks, products you want to see, reviews, things you want to talk about. Leave anything you would like down below and I will try my best to create that kind of content for you guys. So if you guys want to keep watching, then you will see how I got this look right here. And please like and subscribe. That would mean the world to me. I'm just starting this, so it's going to be an interesting journey. I'm going to try to upload once a week to start and then see from where it goes from there. So if you guys want to see how I got this, then keep watching and I will see you next time. But for now, let's jump into the tutorial. I use the bronzer by Benefit, which is the Hoola bronzer. So we're just going to get a little on a fluffy crease brush. This is a Morphe E27. I use this every single day for the crease. Anytime I do my makeup, this is the brush that I go to first. It is my absolute favorite. So we're going to start on the outer corner, working our way into the eye. And really lightly, all you need is really light pressure, just moving that back and forth in the crease. Okay. A shadow from Makeup Geek. This one is Cocoa Bear. It is one of my absolute favorites to work with. It's a really nice warm undertone brown. So we're just going to take that on a little tapered blending brush. The highlighting color from the Smashbox palette, and we're just solely going to focus that on the inner part of the eye. And next we are going to do foundation. And if you guys know me at all, or if you don't, now you will know this, I absolutely hate foundation with a passion. I have really only found a select few foundations that work really well on my skin, that don't break me out, that don't look cakey on my skin, that don't break up throughout the day and start cracking away in the spots that I may get oily. So for me to say that I actually genuinely love this foundation, I really mean it. I would not say it if I didn't like it. The foundation that works really well for me is the Clinique Beyond Perfecting foundation. I'm in shade 1 Linen, so I am like the fairest shade. I am very pale. I'm not sure if this would work for very, very fair skin tones because I'm not very pale, but I am pale, so I'm not sure about that. I would definitely recommend going to Sephora, going to Ulta, testing it out on your own skin, seeing how it works for you, and then go from there. But this is the Beyond Perfecting Foundation Plus Concealer, so it's very nice, moderate to full coverage, so you can definitely build this up if you would like to. It is a natural to matte finish, so it's not going to be very dewy and glowy if you really like that. So we're just going to start by putting really only a couple of dots on our face. I know this looks crazy. Okay. Really nice even base. It covers all redness. This is why I love this foundation. We're gonna go in next with the Tarte Shape Tape as our concealer. So I know a lot of people, when I first started watching YouTube videos, a lot of videos of beauty gurus and beauty influencers, like a ton of people like to do the really big triangles underneath their eyes. No problem with that at all. I think if it works for them, that's great. I tried doing that and it looked so bad on my skin. Like it was just way too much product, especially for me with the Shape Tape, it is just so full coverage that you don't need that much. I'm not sure how people get away with using that much underneath their eyes or in general anywhere, but for me it doesn't work. So what I like to do is I like to just do 3 little dots underneath my eyes, and then I'm just going to blend that out. Alright, so next, after we blended out the concealer underneath of our eyes, I like to do a little bit on the tip of my nose, a couple of dots going up, a couple in the center of my forehead, and then just a few on my chin, and we're going to blend that out as well. Next, going to take that contour shade, which is going to be that cool tone shade in the Smashbox palette. You'll actually feel where your cheekbone is right there, and that's where you actually want to lay the contour right there. You can also do the little kissy face, that also makes it very easy as well. So we are just going to do that. I like to lightly press the product upwards into the hairline. We're also going to put a little bit of that contour on our forehead. I like to focus most of it out towards the temple area for me. All right, we're gonna put the bronzing and contouring on hold for a second. We're going to go in with any kind of smaller tipped brush will work just fine. And I'm just gonna pat that into the same exact Hoola bronzer we were using earlier and go right underneath of my lower lash line, bringing that all the way out, kind of really lightly towards the end, so that kind of blends out as well. And then we're just gonna blend that back and forth. So I actually just started using this one and I'm already in love with it. It is the Kush mascara. I would definitely recommend this. If you are interested in it, I would check out their website for all the facts on this mascara. It is really cool to read about the story behind it and everything, because when you think of Kush mascara, you're like, what? What are you putting on your eyes? So what I like to do is kind of wiggle the brush out, getting all that excess mascara off of it. I like to also kind of run the brush along, and then I like to start at the base of your lashes and kind of wiggle them up so it really coats everything on the way out. So just like that, we're just gonna wiggle it up and make sure you're also getting the tips of your lashes as well, just to give it that extra length. See, it's a huge... Richard, you're so rude. If you guys also want to meet Ricky, my dog, he's the sweetest baby ever. It's like, Mom, stop. Okay. The Aurora Glow Kit, and it has to be probably my all-time favorite. So we're going to take the shade Luna and use that as our highlighting color. It's a nice white highlight. It's gorgeous, probably my favorite of all time. I'm just going to take a little bit of Luna on this brush, tap it off so it's not too glittery when we put it on. And again, same thing, I'm moving the product back and upward. Look how pretty that is. And then I like to put it just above the brow. And then lastly, I like to get a little, or any finger, doesn't matter, put a little bit on the tip of my nose, just like that. Blend that out with my finger and kind of rub it out. And then also pat that along the center of my nose. So I'm actually going to take a MAC lip liner, and this is in the shade Whirl. This is probably one of my favorites by them. And I will always recommend lip liners as lipsticks to people, because that is what I like to wear all the time, and I swear by it. They never crack, they never come off when you're eating or drinking or whatever you're doing. They stay put. And then I'm just going to outline first. Okay. going to take one of the NYX lip lingeries, and this is in the shade Push Up. I'm actually gonna just take this and then place it in the center. I'm just going to take my finger and actually blend that out. So I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. I hope you guys learned something new, enjoyed the final outcome. It should be pretty simple, so hopefully it'll be easy for you guys to follow along. Hopefully I'm not a terrible YouTuber. Please like and subscribe wherever those buttons are around the screen, and I will see you next time.